am Jennifer, and I'm here with Allan, and we just have returned from a wonderful cruise on the Caribbean Princess Cruise. It was really awesome. We had a really great time. We flew to Vancouver, and then we spent the night there and got on the ship. And Allan did a lot of research ahead of time, and I was so happy that he did because he found out where we needed to go and all of that. So I'm going to let him tell you about that so that way you can have some more helpful information. If you're taking the journey that we went on, you'll be able to easily navigate all of the things that we did that made it all so easy and so much fun and really fast. Take it away, Allan.
Let's talk about Embarkation Day in Vancouver for a Princess Cruise. And don't forget to like and share.
And subscribe.
It was the first time we had taken a cruise, so I was a little leery in the beginning about going out of Vancouver just simply because it's out of the United States. But let me tell you, I'm going to tell you about the entire process. It was so easy. First and foremost, set yourself up for success. Go the day prior. If you've done any research for other cruises and stuff like that before, people tell you go the day prior. They talk about sightseeing and doing all that. Well, you want to go the day prior to make sure you have time to have your luggage in order, your luggage tags on, because your cruise luggage tags are not the same as your airline cruise luggage tags. So you need to take the airline ones off and have time in the hotel the evening prior to put on your Princess, in our case, your luggage tags.
And in just a minute, I'll show you the luggage tags that we purchased online at Amazon that made it really helpful and really useful to have our tags hooked onto our luggage so that there was no confusion and the Princess tags were easily able to be seen by us and also by the couriers who transported all of our luggage for us.
Get a hotel that has a package. We bought, it was only $20 extra. It came with breakfast as well as transportation to the port the next day. It was very simple. They called the cab for us the next morning. We got in. It was literally 5 minutes down the road. You could see it down the road, but the amount of traffic, and it was raining, so glad we didn't try and walk. Very walkable if you stay on that side of town. So the cab dropped us right off outside. We just told them Princess Cruise. It's a parking garage in Vancouver because it's a big convention center. They have numerous different things there, but they do the embarkation process for up to 3 different cruise liners at the same time. You get dropped off, right there's the sign that says Princess. They take your bags, they check, make sure you have your tags on, and you literally follow all the signs that says Princess this way. There were representatives there all the time. We got there about 9 a.m. and the only time we waited was by the time we actually left the hotel at 9. We got down there by about 9:15, got our luggage dropped off, went through the process to get our medallions. Now we already had our medallions. Princess gives you the option to have those in advance. Our friends that we traveled with, their medallions, although said they shipped, didn't show up. So there are green lane and blue lane. Medallions don't have medallions. We scanned our medallions, they verified that the picture was really us, and then we walked through literally 30 seconds each. The process is amazing. Our friends had to go to the blue lane because they didn't have their medallions. That took a whopping 10 minutes, and then they got what they needed. Again, we checked out, back out, followed the signs for Princess down to security, because it's very similar to TSA at the airport. They're gonna, whatever bag you're carrying, in most cases it's just gonna be a backpack or a small bag. You run it through security and you go through the metal detector just like at any airport. We were there at 10. It didn't open until 10:30. So that was the only time in the embarkation process that we waited.
But it was really great that we were at the front of the line at that point. So then when they did open, we could just go right through, and it was really quick and easy, seamless. We had our passports ready, and it just took a second to get through there.
Right, so right after security, you go to immigration. And when we flew into Vancouver, one of the things you do is everybody goes to a different kiosk, and they take a picture of you, they scan your passport. So basically, we go through, They take your picture again, everything matches in the system, and you step on through. Next thing you know, you're standing in an open room with, again, signs telling you exactly where to go, and you're greeted by the Princess photography staff. There's a giant green screen there. They take your picture. There's photo packages are a thing on a cruise line, so it was so easy. And then we literally walked on the ship, no waiting. So my advice is to get there early up to this point. Even if you have to wait a little bit, security opens at 10:30, and Princess used to do boarding times. They don't do boarding times anymore. They will tell you basically in the earliest you can board and the latest you can board, and they usually say somewhere between 10:30 or 11 and 2 or 3. I think we did our sail away at 4 in the afternoon. So they have to have everybody on ship by 3 o'clock, and everybody has to do your muster drills and everything. But we'll get to that in just a couple of minutes. We literally walked right on the ship after that and had the place to ourselves. We went and went to the Cones and Coffee, had a nice caramel latte, and we filmed a lot of clips. Jennifer's made videos, and you can see that in her playlist, definitely. So then, after you get on the ship, Embarkation Day, it's just an amazing good time. It is just a party. Places are starting to open. Go get some lunch. Explore the ship. Get there early, because as we explored the ship, probably 2-3 hours later, now it's noticeably getting more crowded, right? There's over 3,000 people on the Caribbean Princess, and it started to fill up fast. After 2-3 o'clock, place was jam-packed. So do yourself a favor. Be early from the hotel, be early to security, get through immigration, get that medallion, get on the ship, and just enjoy yourself. Take your video clips, get pictures, just enjoy. Now, on Embarkation Day, let's talk about the room a little bit. It takes a little while to get to your room. It's just like a hotel. The rooms are not ready yet. People have left the ship at 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. So they are literally every single room on the ship. They are stripping the linens, doing all the cleaning and sanitizing and getting it ready for you and us. So even though you may be able to sneak up to your room and drop off your stuff, just know that if they're not done cleaning, your door may still be open. So they'll make an announcement. I think it was 1 or 1:30. The room was ready, and we went up. We just carried a backpack. Everything else went with the porters when we got to the parking garage, and just a light backpack with just minimum things we need. You'll be surprised. People had their swim trunks. There were already people in the swimming pool, even though it was a little cool and rainy. They were starting their vacation and having a great time.
Now, I don't know if it was because we turned our luggage in so early when we went to board the cruise, or if they were just that efficient, but our luggage seemed to take no time at all to get to our room. When they made the announcement that our room was ready, we went there and our luggage was already sitting there right at the door. So that was really great and convenient.
There are proximity sensors throughout the ship. All of a sudden it picks up whichever medallion first. Your picture comes up on the little screen
just outside the door,
right outside the door, and it unlocks the door, and then you walk right in. We had made all of our dinner reservations in advance on the app and on the Princess website. So if I was going to summarize Embarkation Day in Vancouver, most importantly, go the day prior. You can't afford for your flight to be late on Embarkation Day. Look ahead, look at flights, arrive the day prior, book a hotel package that's got transportation, unless you stay near the airport and you buy your transportation passes from Princess. They will transport you to the hotel, and then they will take you from the hotel that day up to the ship on Embarkation Day. Get over to the convention center early, bags dropped off early, take care of your medallion and checking into the ship, security, immigration, walk on the ship, and enjoy your vacation. We hope that this video on Embarkation Day in Vancouver helps. We will be putting up videos along the way, and again, we'll put the links to some of the other videos at the end of this one so that you can see the full ship tour of the Caribbean Princess if you're able to go, and you'll be able to see our tour. Our tour went out of Vancouver because we did an Alaska cruise.
These are the luggage tags that we purchased on Amazon. They're really nice, and they're specifically made for cruise tourings. They could easily see the document that was folded up inside that we printed out, and it had all of the princess information for the two of us and for our room and the particular cruise that we were on. And here's what the medallions look like. They come like this, and they actually come with this really nice lanyard as well. And they have the information on them, ours, because we ordered ours ahead of time and we're able to get these in the mail before our cruise. They actually have our names printed on them.
Name of the ship.
Name of the ship.
The date of the cruise.
And it says medallion on the back. So whenever you get there, you just have this on. We just wore these the whole time. And then they have a little scanner that's just a little flat with a circle there, and you just put the medallion against it. It lights up green and shows that you're good to go.
Princess Cruises, while you're on the ship, are cashless. You will set up in the app a credit card, and you can check your billing statement. It updates live in the app.
And one more thing, when you get on the ship right away, if you haven't made your dinner reservations previously to boarding the ship, make sure you go right away to make your reservations. We hope that you have a really great, wonderful time, and that everything goes as well for you and flows as smoothly as it did for us. And be sure to check out the other videos that I have as well. I will be so happy if you click the like button and subscribe. I'll see you next time.